So, welcome to my writing class. I know Lizbeth has been part of the class before. This is an orientation, so you'll just have to bear with me on that, okay? And you can sit and listen. Um, my name is Lori Cisneros, and the students call me Mrs. Cisneros or Mrs. C. A lot of people call me Mrs. C. So if that's easier to remember, that's okay with me. I've been a teacher for 22 years, and I used to teach in the traditional school setting. I taught first grade and second grade and third grade. I started out with the little kids. And then I worked at a charter school in Bakersfield called Valley Oaks Charter School. And then I transferred up here into Tehachapi, and I worked at Valley Oaks Charter School up here for a few years. And then I just decided it was time to branch out and do my own independent teaching. So that's what I do now. And I found this program about probably 8 or 9 years ago now. I've been using this program. So I was using it at Valley Oaks Charter School. By the way, I was teaching junior high there. So I kind of have experience with anywhere from kinder really through 8th grade and 9th grade. So this program is called IEW. Have you guys ever heard of that before? Have you guys done that one? No? It stands for Institute for Excellence in Writing. That's what the letters stand for. And it's a program that's really designed to give students step by step. It's laid out for them. It's methodical, logical, and it's a different approach to writing. Because a lot of times you get an assignment. Have you guys ever had an assignment where your teacher or your mom says, write about a movie that you saw or something like that, or write about a funny dream, or write about a stormy day or something like that. And it's just kind of like open to whatever you want to think of. But have you ever had that feeling like, okay, so say it's write about a stormy day and you go, oh, I don't know where to start. What do I say? How do I start this? Okay, I know stormy means maybe rain and wind or lightning and thunder. And what do I do? I don't know if you've ever had that panic, like, I don't know how to start it. I don't know what to say. That's how I was when I was your age. I didn't like writing. It was stressful to me. And then I wasn't very good at it because a lot of times I would say things like, it was cold, it was raining, it was windy, it was loud, the end. Have you ever wrote a story like that where it was like, and then, or that's another one. And then it started raining, and then I did this, and then I did that, and then this happened, and then. So this is going to help you get away from that. So you're not saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's going to give you ideas on how to start the sentence differently. And it's going to give you ideas with dress up words. Liz knows dress up words, huh? Remember that? Dress up words are words that we add to it, like adjectives and ly adverbs and different parts of speech that really make the writing better and more fun to read. So, and more fun to write, honestly. So that's a little bit about the program. I wish I had it when I was your age, because you're going to get to have this, and then you get to take this with you and all the grades ahead of you, even into high school, even into college. Okay, so this is going to be helpful for you to have this tool on how to write like this. So I kind of want to get a feel for what you think about writing. So I'm going to ask you a very honest question. This is for the students, okay? You have to be honest with me, and don't worry about your mom because she probably already knows the honest answer. So just be honest, okay? I'm going to ask you about writing because I'm going to give you some choices. I'm going to ask you how you feel about writing. If you like writing, give me a thumbs up. By the way, I'm not going to get offended. If you're kind of like, about writing, if you're like, I really, 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 really don't like writing, give me a thumbs down. Okay, show me your thumbs if you like it, if you're kind of or if you're really no. Okay, I see 2 really no's. I see 1 yes and 1 So I can relate to the no's. Really, I can. So sometimes I'd be like, man, I'd rather go clean the toilet than write a story right now. I just really don't want to write a story. So I can relate to you guys. Um, And that's okay. I'm gonna take a bet here with you that I can get you either to a full thumbs up or maybe almost full thumbs up by the time we get through this class, because you're gonna know how to write, which is probably one of the reasons you don't like writing, because you're like, I don't know how to make it look good or sound good. Or maybe you struggle with spelling, or maybe you just can't think of any good ideas. Well, I'm going to help you with that. So the spelling, though, I have to say, I still struggle with spelling. Spelling was probably the worst thing that I struggled with in school. Spelling. Anybody else struggle with spelling? It's okay to be honest there too. I still struggle with it. Okay. That's okay. I made it all the way through college. So if you struggle with spelling, you can still make it through college, because we have technology now that helps us with stuff like that. But I want you to know that if you struggle with spelling, that it's okay. I don't expect perfect papers to turn into me. I want you to know that straight up front. I'm not looking for perfection, because everybody's going to have their own little struggles with writing. And if you struggle with spelling, I want to speak to the moms. Really work hard at not making your child fix every misspelled word, because it'll be frustrating. And I am guilty of that with my own children, because my daughter really struggled with it. And I would make her erase it and fix it and erase it and fix it. And I'd be like, okay, now your paper's a mess. So put that away and start with a clean paper, and it was just like, she was frustrated and I was frustrated. And sometimes she would even cry over it. And I thought, why are we doing that? Why are we getting to tears? This is not good. So I don't want you to have that stress about writing. So it's okay to leave misspelled words in your writing, because eventually you're going to start seeing that pattern and the spelling will come to you. I do want parents to help. If there's like 12 misspelled words in a paragraph, pick 2 to point out and talk to them about phonetics and talk to them about how can we spell this word, and help them spell it, but don't fix all 12. Okay. I really mean that. If you see like capitals missing or punctuation missing, point out 1 or 2, but don't make them fix it perfect. That's a big thing in this class, because we don't want tears and frustration. We want fun and actually be okay with writing. So that's important for you guys to know. And when we start out, we're going to be practicing speaking stories, because it's connected. If we can make a story by saying a story, then we transfer that to writing. So you're going to see, when we first start out with the first lesson next week, we're going to make a little outline. It's going to be small. And then you're going to learn how to use the words in the outline to make sentences and to say the sentences. And that is good for your brain, to look at words and think of a sentence and then say the sentence. So we're going to practice that. We're going to really wake up your brain with this stuff. Good? You like that? Wake up the brain? It's almost like having a big cup of coffee in the morning, right? Anybody drink coffee in here? You do? Uh-oh. Anybody else drink coffee? We got some caffeine. Oh, yeah. I do too. It's like the first thing I do in the morning. I get up, wash my face, get some clothes on, and then I go over to the kitchen and push the coffee button. Hopefully I remember to put the mug under it. Sometimes that doesn't happen, and then I have to clean up the mess first thing in the morning. So yeah, coffee helps me. So anyway, but we're going to wake up the brain like coffee. You don't have to drink coffee. I'm not promoting coffee. Okay. Let's see. What's next? I got distracted. Sometimes that happens, but we have fun. Okay. I was telling you a little bit about my teaching background. I want to know you too. Okay. So we're going to get to know each other a lot more during the year, but what I want you to do now is take turns, and I'll tell you who's going to go first, and you're going to say your name. You're going to say, my name is, and then you're going to introduce your mom and say, this is my mom, and tell us your mom's name. And then I want you to think of one thing to share about your summer. So think about what you did this summer and try to pick one thing. You might have done 10 things, so it might be kind of hard to pick one, but try to pick one thing and tell us about that. I'll start. So you already know my name, but I live in Tehachapi and I live on a farm. So we have goats and chickens and a horse or a pony, I should say, and a cow. So we were busy, and 4 dogs. So one of my goats had a baby. And did you know a baby goat is called a kid? Did you guys know that? Like, you guys are human kids, but when goats have a baby, they're also called a kid. So this goat that we have, her name is Penny. That's the mama. She normally has 3 kids, but this time she only had 1 kid. We were surprised about that because she was kind of fat. She was a big goat, and we thought she was going to have 3 again, and then she only had 1. So we decided, and it was a boy, we decided to name him Uno. That's his name, Uno. He's the one. What can I say? So he's 4 weeks old now, and I forgot to bring pictures and stuff today, but I will next week. I'll show you a picture of him. He's super cute. And do you guys know what the word parkour means? Do you guys know what parkour is? Some of you are saying yes, some of you are, okay. Parkour is like, and there are guys that like, and girls that do this. This is like an athletic thing where they can run and they can jump off of stuff and staircases and tables and I don't know, banisters. They kind of leap off of stuff. Okay, so this is what Uno does. I mean, he'll just run, and then he'll see like a little stool or a chair or something, and he'll just like jump on it and launch off of it really quick. And then he'll do that like with the tractor. He'll go over to the tractor and jump up on the seat and then just launch off the seat. And then if I'm out there and I'm doing something like on the ground, if I'm kneeling down or something, he'll come and jump off my back. He'll like he'll parkour off my back. So he's at that age where he's just like zip, 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 all over the place. So anyway, I know I'm making this a long story, but hopefully it's entertaining, but this is my life. So anyway, she had the 1, and normally she has 3, so she has extra milk. She has lots of milk, right? She only is feeding 1 baby, but she has a lot of milk. So I milk her the rest of it. We let Uno have what he needs, and then I get more milk. So have you guys ever tasted goat's milk before? No? No? Oh, you have, Ashlyn? Okay. Do you like it? That's okay. It is, the first time I tried it, I was like, this is kind of weird. It does not taste like cow's milk. It's a little different. But then I started drinking a little bit of it every day, and now it's like, I love it, and it's really good for you. It's sweet. And I love cold cereal. That's the thing I eat in the morning. It's probably not the best for me, but I love it. So I use her milk for that. I use it in my coffee. I even learned how to make some cheese and some yogurt. I'm working on the yogurt. Haven't figured that out fully yet, but ice cream. Her ice cream's pretty good with goat's milk. So anyway, maybe I'll mail you some so you could try it out. It's pretty good. That's my big thing to share for the summer. So Uno is entertaining us every day. Do you want to go next, Sawyer? So you tell us your name, introduce your mom, and tell us one thing about your summer.
My name is Sawyer, and this is my mom, Mayursa. And my favorite thing I did this summer was when I went to Disneyland.
Ooh, that's so fun.
My
Yay.
fa- my favorite ride was probably the new Space Mountain. There's a new Space Mountain.
There's a new one? I did not know that. What's new about it?
It's more Star Wars than space.
The theme,
Oh,
they changed the theme a little, just a little bit, but it's similar still.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
it's not like really short. It's actually quite really fun.
Oh my gosh, I have to say, Sawyer, that is my favorite ride at Disneyland. All-time favorite, number one ride. I have not been on the new Star Wars one though. So what I love about that ride though is you're in the dark. Like most of the time you're in the dark. Is it still like that?
Yeah, it is. No, just everything is dark.
I love the part where it's pitch black and you can't even see anything and you're just like, oh, whoa.
Yeah,
I love
and
that ride.
there's this new bit where you go slow, but it's like you're in hyperspace.
Oh, that's cool. Where the stars kind of like go past you like that. Oh, that's cool. Makes me want to go now. That's fun. Good job. Thank you for sharing that, Sawyer. That's
And
good. Something
and
else.
there's lots of rides that are
Yes.
and do you remember on the what is it called, Mom? Or the which park with the the Avengers?
Oh, the California Adventures
And
across the street.
in California Adventures,
Yeah.
there's what is it called, Mom? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been to that one. Is that a ride too?
Used to be the Tower of Terror.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that. I did that once. I was done with that one. I couldn't do that one.
Yeah, it's different.
I can't do that. That's where they just drop you, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So now it's Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mhm.
Same ride. Okay. Yeah, I have just a little like a limit to what I can do for roller coasters. I don't do the big giant ones. They make me scared. I can do Space Mountain and like Matterhorn and those rides. Those are pretty fun. But
Matterhorn's pretty fun.
I like that one. It's a little bumpy, but
And then have you seen the monster?
yes, the abominable snowman. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you. Let's see if Julio, you go next. Would you like to say your name and then introduce your mom?
My name is Julio Soto, and this is my mom, Leticia Soto. And my favorite thing that I did this summer was going to Raging Waters.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody else go to Raging Waters this summer?
Yeah, like 12 or 13 more people.
Oh, with your group? You went with a big group? That's fun. I've been there too. And do you like the slides, like the big ones to go down?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. I'm with you there. What was your favorite thing to do there at Raging Waters?
I think it was the black hole.
Oh,
Like, I think it was called the black hole.
that sounds kind of scary.
It went pitch black in the middle.
Really? In the water? Like are you sitting on a mat or something or a raft?
A little raft.
A little raft by yourself?
No, with another person. Just
Two
two
people? Did your mom go down there down the raft with you?
Somebody else did.
Wow, that's pretty brave.
Somebody else was my mom.
Yeah.
We went with a big group of the young ones, and so for that ride, we let each of them pick who they wanted to go with.
That's
And
cute.
so I have gotten picked.
You were like, I'm good. I'll take pictures.
No, I got picked by
Oh, you
another
did?
kid. Yeah.
Oh,
so
you
he-
did? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's cute. Oh my gosh. Was it scary?
It was really fun. I love roller
Oh.
coasters and things like that.
That's cute. That's so fun. And then you end up like in a pool or something at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, that sounds fun. Thanks for sharing that. You guys are both brave. I didn't really like the water park a whole lot. Did they have the lazy river thing?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my favorite part.
It's
I was
fun.
like, I had my little soda and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna float. You guys have fun. That's cool. And then they have some of those rides are like in a tunnel, huh, that you go down like through
Yeah.
tunnels and stuff. Yeah. That's good. Thanks for sharing that. Good job, Julio.
Thanks for sharing yours too.
Oh,
Love
you're
hearing
welcome.
about-
You're welcome. I love to talk about our farm. I talk about it almost every class because there's something always going on, you know. So yeah. Ashlyn, how about you go next?
My name's Ashlyn, and this is my mom, Shannon. And my favorite thing we did this summer was riding our horses.
You're on a farm too. Do they live with you or do they live on a different ranch?
They live with us.
Yay. Okay, tell me about them. How many horses do you have?
We have 3 horses and 3 ponies.
Okay, that's fun. And you like to ride?
Yeah, we do lots of gymkhanas.
Oh, okay, so you do English style.
And we do Western.
Western. Okay.
We do like our lessons in Pony Club in Bear Valley.
Okay, that's right. You guys are up here. That's great. How fun. I love riding horses. We used to have full-size horses too that we rode, but I never did any competitions. We just trail ride and, just enjoyed around the neighborhood and stuff like that. But do you guys live in Bear Valley?
No, we live in Cummings Valley.
Okay. I live in Alpine Forest, which isn't that far from you. You know where that's at?
No.
Yeah, Alpine. It's off of Banducci. You know, when you're coming up town. Yeah, right in there. So that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. What is your horse's name?
My horse's name is Doobie.
Doobie?
Mhm.
That's cute. That's a really cute name. And what kind of a horse? What color is he?
He's a chestnut,
Cute.
and he's a quarter. He's a Arabian pony.
Arabian quarter. Okay. Nice. So he must be kind of fast too, huh?
Sort of.
Sort of. Thanks for sharing that. I love that. So we'll be talking farm talk sometimes in class. Do you have other farm animals too?
We have 11 goats and 11 chickens and 2 donkeys and 2 barn cats and 2 house cats and 4 dogs.
Okay, we have a lot in common. This is cool. I have dreamed of having donkeys for years. We just don't have the room yet, right at the moment, but we're working on a fence right now to be able to have a spot for them. But I love donkeys. I'm going to ask you questions about that later. How fun. Okay, and then Liz, did you get to go yet? Okay, introduce yourself and then introduce your mom and tell me something about your summer.
So my name is Lizbeth, or you guys can call me Liz. And this is my mom, Nubia. And
Off screen.
And-
Hi, Nubia. There she is.
and my favorite thing that I did this summer was that we went to San Diego Zoo.
Oh, the zoo. I've been to that one. Okay, so tell me what's your favorite animal there at the zoo?
I like the flamingos because they were just staying in their cage and they weren't flying away.
And they're interesting looking birds, huh? There's nothing like those. They're one
Also-
of a kind.
And also the axolotl because they're so cute.
Oh yeah. Remind me what the axolotl is. What kind of an animal is it?
It's an amphibian, and I think they live in rivers or swamps, I think. And they're like the giant salamander, but they're a little smaller.
Oh, okay, interesting. And you like those, huh?
You're
Are they-
so cute.
Are they cute? Their face is
Mhm.
probably cute. Are they colorful or are they kind of just plain color?
Sometimes they're different colors. because the one that we saw it was pink.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. Okay. Wow, interesting. They probably have like a reptile house that you go to see all that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's fun. Yeah, I like San Diego. And the weather is nice there too, huh? Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Well, good. We know a little bit about each other, so that's a start. Let's see. If you have your grammar books with you, can you hold those up for me if you have them in front of you? If you don't have them, give me a thumbs down. You guys don't have them yet. That's okay. That's all right. So, how about the binder? Did that come in the mail yet? If you have that, go ahead and hold that part up. Okay, good. So we got 3 of you. So for Sawyer and Liz, just let me know if you don't get it by next Wednesday. Okay, if you don't have it ready for the next class, let me know ahead of time on Wednesday, and I'll email you what you need for class, because we're not going to start in it today, but we will next week. So we'll just hope that
He will be gone for the next 2 weeks. I don't know if you remember that from my email.
Okay, yes, I
So they
did
should
that.
come in by the time that we're in the next, I think it'd be in 2 weeks after this. Yeah.
Okay, no
By
problem.
the end of the month. Yeah.
Okay. So I will just remind me again if you can before class, and I'll record it for him if you remind me that he's not going to be there. I'll probably know it because when he's not there, I'll be like, oh yeah, he's not there.
Wait.
So I'll record the classes when you're gone. That was a good thing to bring up right now. If you're sick or you're out of town or something comes up, sometimes the Wi-Fi is down or something, just let me know before class if you can, and then I'll record it for you, and then you can watch it later so you're not behind. Sometimes I have to let you know because if the power goes out and I can't do class, I got to let you know through Remind. That's why I use that. So it's like a big text that goes out. And then you guys can respond to me. I can't remember if I told you this already, but we can use it as a text too. And not everybody sees our messages. So I send out a big one. And then when you respond, it only comes to me. So that happens sometimes. How about the supplies? Do you guys have your lined paper, your pens, your pencils, your highlighters, all that stuff? Some of you are like, I don't think so yet. So I sent an email a few weeks ago. I see that, Julio. You need a bunch of stuff for my class. Okay, paper. You need pens and pencils. We're going to use both. I also like you to have highlighters, like a little pack of highlighters. I see that, Sawyer. And then Post-it notes. Do you guys have those? The little sticky notes? Yeah. So what I really want you to do is keep all that stuff together in one spot. So you can have a pencil box if you have one of those, or like a bag, a pencil bag. Or if you don't have any of those, you can use a Ziploc bag. That's okay too. Just as long as they're contained in something. Okay. And what I really want you to do is have these supplies for this class only, so you're not moving them around the house, because I know you guys are working at home. So keep everything together for my class. And I see that highlighter. That's good. Yes, that's good. Eventually, we'll need a few different colors because we're going to do some stuff with that later in the year, but at least one is good. I see the Post-it, pens and pencils, lined paper. And then the other important thing, there you go, good, is either a empty binder, a second binder, which would be empty, or one of those file folder things that opens up and you can slide papers in it, something to put your finished work in, because last year we discovered we were putting our finished work back in the original binder and then it was like exploding. That'll work. Yeah. So putting your finished work in a separate folder. I see that, Liz. That's perfect. So that we don't, when the papers come out of your binder, your IEW binder, that's perfect, Liz. Perfect. That's good. It's a headache to get back together. So really try hard not to lose papers from your binder. And I'm going to teach the students how to stay organized. We will be moving things around the binder. We're going to set up the binder today too before we go, but just know that this is part of the class, is learning how to be organized. So this is a skill. If you practice it, it gets easier, and then you'll have that skill for later too. So staying organized is important. So like when you're done with class, putting everything back where it goes, keeping it in one spot, things like that. And parents, if you like the idea of having like a crate or a basket or something to keep everything together in, that's a good idea too. And when they go to do their homework, they can go to that spot, do their homework, and put it all back in that basket or some or crate or something. Any questions about any of that stuff that we're talking about so far? No questions. So I always ask if you don't have any questions, you could just shake your head no. Okay. If you do have a question, you can raise your hand or unmute and ask me. Okay. So this is for the parents. I know I mentioned earlier about the spelling and what to fix and what not to fix. So that's one of your responsibilities. I don't want you to fix everything or tell them to fix everything. I do, for the parents, you will be responsible for making sure your child is ready for class and logged in before class starts. I open up the waiting room because I usually have a class before, so they'll be in the waiting room until their class time, and then have all their materials with them. If you want them to be able to log in on their own, they can learn that skill. If you drag the link to the Zoom to your desktop on the device that they'll be using, and you can label it writing class or something like that, and they know to click on that, you can teach them to do that independently. It'll be the same link as this day for the whole year. I have the same link, so you can use this link. Sometimes students forget and they have to go through their email and try to find the link, and that's stressful. So try to keep it somewhere on the desktop. And then the only other thing is the grammar for parents. I will be posting on each Google Classroom assignment the answer key to the grammar pages for each week. And so that is one thing that I need your help with, is checking the grammar. So in your book, you won't have the answers, but I will send it to you each week. And then you can check and see if your child is doing it correctly. Let's say they accidentally mark a noun as a verb with a V, then you would just, with a different colored pen, just put a line through it and write N for noun on top of that. And then make sure to talk to your student about why that's a noun and not a verb. And just kind of help me on the grammar, grading it and making sure they understand it. And then when you turn it in on Google Classroom, I can see where they missed it. And then I know what to focus on for the class on that particular skill. But we'll work through the book. Each week we do a week. So, and then the writing part of the class, I saw that thumbs up. So the writing part of the class where they're actually writing, I'm grading all of that. You're just checking for spelling and only correcting a couple of things, but I'm grading the actual structure of the writing, the grammar in the writing, and punctuation and capitalization, all those details. I'm going to fully grade that part of the class. So every assignment is 10 points. Every assignment I give is 10 points, except for this first one. It's kind of like a freebie. And I'll show you what that is in a minute, but, or did I already show you the assignment yet for this week? My classes are kind of like blurring together for me right now. I don't think I did. So I'll show you that in a minute. So there's 10 points. If you get 9 points or 8 points, don't worry. That just means you forgot something. And I'll tell you in the Google Classroom, you forgot to do this, or you forgot to add that. And then you get a chance to fix it and send it back in, and then you can get 10 points. So there's a way to fix your grade, okay? And that's really good to know, because you're going to get better and better at writing when I give you those comments. So make sure to watch for those on Google Classroom. the homework is due the night before class. So you're on Thursday, so your homework is due Wednesday night by midnight. Okay. I used to say by 5 p.m. and some people were like, but we do homework late. Okay, midnight. How about that? Turn it in by midnight the night before. And let me walk you through that so you can see how to get around. Have you guys used Google Classroom before? I can't remember if I asked you that. Give me a thumbs up if you know Google Classroom. Okay, I did ask you that. Good. So I don't have to go through all the details, but let me show you what your homework assignment looks like this week. Pull that up for you. Did I already share this with you guys? It's weird. I'm trying to remember if no, okay. I'm doing things differently because sometimes I just go off the cuff with whatever comes up in my mind. And so then I'm like, wait, did I show you this or did I not show you this? So when you log into Google Classroom, make sure you're logged in under the Gmail that you used to create Google Classroom. So for me, I created a pretend student, Bob Smith. Liz probably remembers Bob Smith, huh? It's a made up name. Bob is our student that we use as an example. So as long as you're logged in with that Gmail that you used to create the classroom, you're going to go to the little dots here next to the icon. I'm on the right side of the screen, and then you're going to choose Classroom. Those are all the apps for Google. You're going to choose Classroom, and Bob is signed up for several classes. You'll have just one. Once you sign up, you'll go to your classroom. This is year 1, level A. And this is called the stream page. This is where I put announcements. I have one here for you, just welcoming you to Google Classroom. If there's other things to tell you, I put it in here sometimes. And then at the top, you'll see classwork. That's where your homework is. And there's one assignment here. This is the first assignment. It says homework due week of 9/9/24, which is next Monday. But the reason why I label them like that is because I have other students in here that are on different days, but they're in the same level class. So it just means it's due that week. For you guys, it'll be due Wednesday that week. So that'll be what? The 9, 10, 11. So on 9/11, that'll be the date that you turn in your homework. Okay, I want to make sure that makes sense. Does anybody have any questions right now for me? No questions? Okay. So when you click on that, it opens up the instructions. You can click view instructions to make it bigger. This is the only time I'm going to give you an assignment like this. Only one. This is the one. And this is a baseline writing. That means I want to know what you can do all by yourself. So students, I want you to write this paragraph all by yourself. I want to see where you're at with your writing. So this is the one assignment, moms, that I really don't want you to help. I mean, if they're stressing and they need a little bit of guidance, that's okay. But try to see what they come up with by themselves so I can see where they're at coming into this class. And you're going to write about a birthday party. It can be your birthday party. It can be somebody else's birthday party. If you don't celebrate birthdays, you can write about a party that you've been to, any party, or an event that you've been to. Okay. So 5 to 7 sentences, if you can. Write that. If you're not there yet, write what you can. And about a party, or birthday party, or a friend's party, you're going to, number 2 says, think about whose party it was or what party it was, where it was, the location. That's 2 things. The 3rd thing was who was there. The 4th thing is what games or activities you did. And then what food you ate. And then what gifts were opened. If there weren't any gifts, then you can leave that part off. But you have 6 things. If you do a sentence for each one of those things, there's your paragraph. So moms, you can brainstorm with them if they need help getting some ideas going. and then just see how they do. I really just want to see where they're at with their writing, and it's okay to write this with a pencil on a lined piece of paper. Here I do say use Google Docs to type your paragraph. You don't have to type it if you are handwriting. So is there anybody in here though that prefers typing? Do you like typing better, or are you learning typing? I see Sawyer. Maybe kind of, I see Ashlyn. So I'm going to leave that up to you if you want to handwrite it. Actually, I'm going to leave that up to your mom. Your mom can decide for you. So check with her. Do you want me to handwrite it or do you want me to type it? Either way is okay with me. This is for this assignment, okay? And then you're going to upload your paragraph to this assignment. And then, of course, I have the note, let Mrs. C know if you need help uploading the assignment. If you're typing it, you can use Google Docs. If you're handwriting it, you would take a picture of it and upload it to Google Classroom. The best way I've found to do that is getting Google Classroom on your phone, like uploading the app on your phone. Have you guys used it on your phone before? Okay. Because there's a spot where you can take a picture right there and it uploads it right there. And eventually you'll need to do that for the grammar assignments too. Okay. Done with that. Any questions about Google Classroom or anything? So normally after this week, you'll have some grammar and some other writing to do, but this week is different because it's kind of like a baseline, like I said, a baseline assignment to see where you're at with your writing. I think, oh, I was going to show you the holidays. I'm going to send this to you anyway. I'll send it to you on the Remind app, so you have it on your phone. But I follow the schedule with Heartland. So I know most of you are Heartland students. If you're not, though, that's okay. I'm going to still go by this schedule for holidays. So the blue boxes are the days that we won't have class. And we just had Labor Day, but that did not affect you guys because your class is on Thursday. In October, there's no holidays that we take off. November, we have Veterans Day, and that's a Monday, so it won't affect you. And then Thanksgiving break is a week, so we will take that week off. And when I say take it off, I don't assign any homework or anything, so we literally take it off. Christmas break at Heartland, they take 3 weeks off. So this year we're doing that. Last year I did 2 weeks off, and then I realized, oh wait, this is 3 weeks. So taking that off. January, there's a Monday holiday. February has Monday holidays too. Nothing in March. And then April, spring break. I'll send this to you guys. And then the last day of class, we have Memorial Day, and the last day of class is May 30th. But for you guys, it'll be May 29th. It'll be the last day. And since we have all these big holidays throughout the school year, I don't charge for the month of May, just to give you a heads up. So you would request certificates for all the months except for May, but we will still have classes in May. Okay, so I kind of balance out our time off with that. Any questions about the holidays or anything like that? Okay. All right, that's all I was going to share for the orientation part. And we have a little bit of time for a little game. Would you guys like to play a game? Silly question, huh? It's going to be a scavenger hunt. Have you ever done a scavenger hunt on Zoom before? Some of you, yes, some no. So this is how it goes. There's only one big rule, one big one. You cannot run. No running in the house. You can speed walk. That means your feet are closer to the ground. You're not going to run though, okay? And I need you to be super careful around stuff because I don't want anybody to trip over anything. Okay? No parkouring like Uno. So I'm going to tell you to go get something and you need to bring it back to the camera and show us in the camera, but no running, okay? We're going to just like speed walk here. The first item is going to be in the kitchen. Don't go yet, though. You don't know what it is. So in the kitchen, think about where that's at. I want you to go get one spatula. Go get a spatula and bring it back. You can go, but no running. Speed walking. A spatula. Nice. Good one. Yes, that's a good spatula. Good job, Julio. See if everybody else can find one. They might have to get in the dishwasher. That's where mine are at right now. Hopefully they don't bring a dirty spatula. Okay, there you go. Good, Ashlyn. Good job, Liz. You got a spatula. Sawyer's like, spatula, spatula. Where's the spatulas? I don't know. I don't cook. He's like, I don't know where my mom keeps that stuff.
He actually just made eggs this morning. So
Okay, there you
surprised
go.
we didn't find them.
You didn't find one? Oh, you did. Okay, good. That's a nice long one. That's a good one. That's good for like grilled cheese sandwiches, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. So you made eggs this morning. That's good. That's a good skill to know.
Yeah, I make sandwiches and eggs.
Nice. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Good job with spatula. You can put it on the table right where you're at for the moment. The next thing is going to be from your bedroom. And it looks like Ashlyn might already be there. So she might be really quick. And you are too? Okay. So here's the thing. It has to be clean. I want you to go get one sock. Go get a sock. It's got to be a clean one. Go get a sock, not from your foot, from somewhere else in your room. And bring it back to the camera. Ashlyn's like, piece of cake. I'm here, man. I got this. Nice. You and Sawyer tied at the same time. Good, Julio. Nice. I can tell those are clean. That's good. Liz is like, uh-oh, all my socks are in the laundry room. Where's my clean socks? You got this, Liz. She's looking. She found it. Good. Okay, nice. Good job. Okay, put that on your table. That's why I wanted it clean, because, you know, you can set it on the table. Maybe not touching the spatula, but near the spatula. Okay, one more thing. Now, we might do a couple more. Next thing is going to be in the bathroom. Okay. I want you to go get your toothpaste and bring it back to the camera. Okay, speed walk, toothpaste. Got to get your toothpaste, bring it back. Nice, that was quick, Julio. You must be near the bathroom. Yeah, it's right there. Good, awesome. I see your toothpaste. Good job, Ashlyn. I see yours. Good job, Liz. All right, I'm glad everybody has toothpaste because we got to take care of our teeth, right? That's good. Okay, one more thing. Let's think. Back to the kitchen. I'm gonna make this one a little harder. But there is one rule about this one, okay? It can't be a knife, so don't bring back a knife. I don't want you walking around with a knife, okay? That's the rule on this one. But I want you to think of something in the kitchen. It could be a food item or another item in the kitchen that's red. Go find something red in the kitchen. Anything red except for a knife. Don't bring back a knife. Got to make that one clear. Nothing sharp. Something red. Ooh, ketchup. Ooh, apple. Those are good. Ooh, what do you have, Ashlyn? Are those like fruit snacks? Those are my favorite. What did you get, Sawyer? Oh yeah, chip clip. There you go. Nice. Good job, you guys. That's really good. That's awesome. Okay, now the last thing we're doing is, you ready for this? You got to put everything back exactly where you found it. It's going to take you a minute because you got different rooms to go to. So go put everything back exactly where you found it and then come back. Exactly where you found it. Oops, she forgot to close her drawer. There you go. Good, Ashlyn. Exactly where you found it. See, I thought of that one, moms. I was like, I'm a mom too. I know how that goes. Good job, Sawyer. Good job cleaning up. Good job, Julio. We'll do this sometimes in class, not every time, but every once in a while we'll do this just to kind of break up the hour. Good, Ashlyn. Good job. I'm glad you put everything back. Your mom's happy about that too. Those are cool glasses. Are they from wait, don't tell me. They're from I know what those glasses are. What is the name? I'm trying to remember. Harry Potter. Is that it? Okay, took me a minute. Harry Potter, those are good. Okay, does anybody want to do show me something from your room or something special that you have? It can be a toy, it can be an animal, if it's okay with your mom. If you want to go get something to share with us really quick, go ahead and get that, okay? You can get that and share that. We have a few minutes left. I see your back, Sawyer. What do you have? You can go first. Oh, cool. Okay, let's wait till everybody comes back. Whoa,
It's my toy Godzilla, and he has like really cool lights in his spikes that
Yeah.
they go when they go boom boom boing 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 boing. It actually spits out mist. It
What?
spits out mist,
Wow, that's pretty fancy.
and it goes like this. His
Oh, wow.
eyes are red, and his spikes glow.
Oh, that's cool. Can you turn it on?
Sure. I'm just gonna be right back to get the controller.
Okay, that's cool. We'll come back to you on that. That is really cool. How about Liz? I see something like really elaborate that you have. What do you have?
I have my Lego restaurant.
Oh, your Lego restaurant? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see the people in there. Did you build that?
Yeah, my sister helped, but she left, so I had to build it.
Yeah. So you've got tables and it looks like you've got like a kitchen in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So so she goes and she takes the orders, and then she comes back to tell everyone to make it.
Okay. And then she takes it to the tables.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food do you have there?
Over here there's a fridge, and there's some cakes and some chicken.
Oh, that's cute.
This little chicken.
Oh my goodness. And you can put it in their hand, huh? It's like a Lego. That's
Mhm.
cool.
And a crab.
That's cute.
It pinches me. And
That's
some fish.
And some fish.
Oh, and also some of these cupcakes for dessert.
Oh, cute. That is so cute. I've never seen that one. I love it. That's cute. And what are the things back there in the back that are like,
This?
no, back to the other side, closer to you. Yeah, like those right there. What are those?
So when the car comes and they're gonna take an order, since he has this little microphone on him,
Oh, yeah, like a drive-through,
yeah, and
right?
this opens so they can pay, and then she gives the food.
That's so cool. Wow. That is fun. Thanks for sharing that. That is cute.
Oh.
The little cash register too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got to have a car or a truck to drive through there. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he goes through, then he waits over here, then he opens to pay, then he leaves, then he has, then she opens it, she gives the food.
Oh yeah, you know how it works. That's good. Okay, back to Sawyer. Did you get it to turn on? You got the remote? Let's see how it turns on. Yeah, unmute so I can hear it. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Wait a second.
Oh,
We might have to put it back. So
I can see that. Yeah.
actually on the ground. Maybe we could like,
No, we can see it.
okay. So here's the controls.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move it forward. Yeah, you can see.
We'll turn off that light.
Okay.
I see. Does it walk too?
Wait, I think you turned it off.
Oh,
Just give me a second.
Okay.
Make sound effects.
Oh yeah. I
It's a
can do
really
that.
cool bit.
Whoa, no way. Oh my gosh, I see that. That is super cool. Do you have a name for him? Does he have a name?
Gigantron.
Gigantron. That's a perfect name. That is cool. I like it. Thanks for sharing that. That is super cool. Julio, what do you have to share?
I have this rock that I found.
Oh, cool.
It has like a crystal dented into it.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Wow. That is something, huh? That's
Yeah.
not your normal rock. It's
No.
got some crystals in it. Where did you find it?
I found it outside over there in there's a big field behind our backyard. So
I wonder if it's some kind of special crystal, like you're saying. That's pretty cool.
It's a geode.
you think?
Geode. I wonder if you probably don't want to mess it up, but I wonder if you were able to get it to open, if it would have more crystals inside.
maybe it would, because I can see other little dots right here.
Yeah, too. I wonder if it's like dark inside but sparkly. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a keeper. Thanks for sharing that.
Okay.
How about Ashlyn? I know we're going a little bit long. Sorry about that, guys. This is fun. One more.
My dog Doodles.
Doodles. Doodles with an S at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Doodles. Look at you. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. He's all fluffy. He's like, okay. Aw. And it's a boy, right?
Yeah.
And how old is Doodles?
He's turning 2 in October.
Aw, he's just still a toddler, huh? Aw, look how cute. Oh my goodness. Does he like to cuddle with you?
Not really. Sometimes.
Not really.
What does he like to do?
He
I love
likes,
that.
yeah, he likes to go on walks sometimes.
Oh yeah.
He goes camping with us, so we go on lots of walks with them.
Is he gonna get bigger than that, you think? Or is
Probably not. He's
Yeah.
really big.
he is pretty big. I can see that. Oh, his paws are really big. He's cute. Ah, that's so cute. Doodles. Nice to meet you, Doodles. Maybe we'll see you again in
Nice
this.
to meet you too.
Aw, he's cute. Is he part poodle too?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. But the floppy ears, he's got big floppy ears.
he's a multi-poo.
A multi-poo. Okay. They have do you have to give him a haircut sometimes?
Yeah, every 8 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. He probably gets really shaggy if you don't, huh? Well, thanks for sharing, you guys. That was so fun to see your stuff and your doggy. So we're gonna stop here. You guys did great today. So next week, on next Thursday, we're gonna start in our grammar and our binders and get started on the lessons. So don't forget to do your paragraph this week and turn it in on Google Classroom. If you have any questions or you need help with any of that stuff, you can either text me or call me or email me or Remind app. If I don't answer right away, I might be milking a goat or in the middle of making yogurt, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. So you just let me know if you need help. So, I see your little heart. All right, you guys, see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.